This video, I'm going to talk about graphically adding or subtract the imaginary numbers or the coordinate plane, and the question asks us plot z1, z of 1 minus z of 2. So if you look at the coordinate plane, it is kind of different with the normal coordinate because the normal coordinate, if there is a coordinate plane, the x value, which is the real part of x value versus y part of the x value. But it is different in this case because in the vertical line, in the horizontal line, there is real part, every real parts, and the vertical line, the only imaginary parts are y value. So if you look at the question, it said plus z1 minus z2. So if we solve for this question, we need to know what is z1 and z2. And we have known that the y value is imaginary number and the x part is all real value. So if you look at the z1 right over here, the coordinate is 7, which is the I'll write z1 at first because we need to know a bit. Is equal to the coordinate, which is the x value is the real part of 7, comma, which is the imaginary part right over here, which is 2. I'll just write it as a 2i because this is the imaginary, it is short number of imaginary sign, short sign. And for the z2, z of 2, the coordinate is equal to, let me erase this a little bit, it is equal to the real part is 1 right over here. So 1 comma, and the imaginary part we're gonna be equal to 5. Alright, 5i. So the question asks us, what is z1 minus z2? So z1, z of 1 minus z of 2, it'll be equal to 7 comma 2i. I will just write 7 plus 2i because it is all the positive. It's all in the positive sign, which is in the first quadrant. So 7 plus 2i right over here minus z of 2, which is 1 plus 5i. And if you simplify this expression a little bit more, this expression minus this expression right over here, so we learned that 7 plus 2i minus 1 plus 5i, we can only add the numbers that have same or same kind of coefficient or like terms. So we can only simplify 7 to 1, and we can only simplify 2i to 5i. So if you simplify 7 minus 1, which we're going to be equal to in the x part, which is the real values, we're going to be equal to 6, comma, I won't write comma because it is plus or negative, the y value. So 2i minus positive 5i is equal to negative 5i minus 2i, which is equal to 6 minus 3i. We have knew that 6 minus 3i is equal to the positive value 6, comma, negative 3i. This is our coordinate that we have to plot in the coordinate. So the real value is 6, and it should be the negative 3. So we go down all the way to negative 3 right over here. This is our coordinate of 6, comma, minus 3i. And we have found the coordinate right over here. And it was in the fourth quadrant, which is equal to the x value, which in this case real value is positive, and for the next term, which is y value, in this case imaginary part, is equal to -3. And we are done.